Yeah, look, here it goes.
Okay, they are bringing back some old strats. Oh, I tried being creative, but then mid-tide, yeah. I wanted something quirky. My golly gosh, have they delivered.
I'm a bit concerned for no one here. This last pick might just struggle a bit.
And Boxy getting the clicks from Satanic. Gonna get finished off here, even through the Fairy Fire, as the Muerta will pick up the first blood. Ace will trade out onto Ducalis. But now he's gonna get forced out of lane. 7-1 charges, a Ring of Regen there, so he should be able to stick around at least and not have to go back to Fountain or against the 9-class rotation. But again, he's under this Radiant Vision. The Paravision know exactly what's going on as they zip down to bottle an Arcane Rune and grab a kill on the Bane. Boxy helps set that up, and Liquid guard both of the active rune spots.
That's nice. You have Ember on your team, you know your strengths, play towards getting runes for him. Arcane is a fantastic first rune to find. I think he might try and join there, but it's still pretty hard against Ember plus the 2 supports. I'm not sure they have it in them to fight this.
Oh, it's really hard. A roll in from 9-class, blocked by Boxy, so Wisdom Shrine for Tofu. Now 9-class in the middle of 3 heroes. Sacrifices himself, and another kick up to that high ground, but there is a path through the trees this time for the Jakiro to run.
So 9-class rolling in there, wasn't that he was confused. He just went because he thought he could kick out the opponent and take the Wisdom, but there was a nice body block preventing that play.
And 3 of them as well. Now Ace being shoved out of his lane by these 2 ranged heroes. Gonna put the Froggies down to slow the advance, but a good dead shot from Satanic will drag him back in towards them. It takes a while to bring this tanky frog down.
And a dive up top at the same time.
Damage while Triple S. Big dive under his tier 1. Mickey, Tofu, and Boxy stuck around to go for this back kill, and nothing 9-class could really do apart from drag the wave to delay the push on the tower.
And hopefully he will be fine getting away, but there is power shot on Mickey, as we've seen before on his, even with the tangled facet, he likes having this.
Shackle overlapping a bit with their Hex there. Boxy quite low health, looking to continue this, but a 9-class haste is going to get him the distance.
Get him to self to safety, even salving up and chasing after Boxy. He knows he's low HP. Might find him here.
Oh, he's going for this. Hey, Boxy. How you doing? Just kicked out of the game. Boxy, thankfully, did get the bounty rune before dying.
Very nice play by 9-class though, recognizing you go back for more, using that haste to maximum.
Tanky Tide, 1,500 health, 5 stick charges, Ravage ready.
He is deep though.
He is very deep behind enemy lines, and with Mickey arriving, all the control from Boxy and Tofu lining up onto this no one, but
look at the...
he's still holding Ravage with 10 stick charges, and Mickey has actually dropped to half health. This is dangerous with Ducalis coming in, but that stun from Boxy makes sure there's no Ravage turnaround, and then Ducalis is the cherry on top.
Ooh, Ducalis a little bit late to help him out there, couldn't really get there in time, and ends up just being a bonus feed.
They scan it and they know, so they've got the information. Yeah. You're right, it looks like they're just giving up on this completely. So it means Aegis for Satanic, still easy access for Paravision to get to the Tormentor area. And Liquid somewhat on the back foot now as 9-class rolls in onto the Jakiro. Quickly dispatch with Tofu as Mickey goes for the D ward. Quite a risky play there, it felt like, but not quite enough reach. Boxy, though, is going to come in with a nice double zap. Finger of death into the power shot.
Good coordination.
9-class wasn't happy with that.
This is very oppressive stuff coming out from no one. Keep in mind, he's got the Oarfish Eater, you know, the Krill Eater. He's growing.
Or just solo killing Tofu. A lick back will get him to safety. 9-class in. Shackle shot doesn't lash to a tree. Gets the magnetize out, but dies to Mickey. No one's taking a fair amount of damage now, and it's the Ravage up, and the BKB's up from Mickey, and they chase down the Tide. Liquid, they're able to strike back, defend their Ancients as they continue onto Ducalis. Signs of life at last from Liquid. They try to scan, and Boxy's still hunting.
If they can follow up with a Shackle after a first jump, I think they're going to see Boxy.
Floating down river, makes the jump in. Hex and Finger can follow with a stun. Mickey's coming with a Shackle shot to line it up on the tree, and they should have plenty here to finish off Satanic. Although the Flame Break pushes them back, Triple S can't offer enough to save his buddy. Coming across for this, but you're right, Roshan's dying so incredibly quickly.
It's going to be the Nightfall coming soon.
Power shot. Oh, it flies in, snatches the Aegis. The Dire killed it. Mickey actually sniped it. Now they're onto no one. Tide Hunter loses a quarter of his health immediately, while the backlines, Lion and Ember Spirit finish off the Bane. Triple S will lasso the line now, but Nisha and Mickey free reign to deal with no one. Forcing him around, he gets kicked to low ground, but can't get the Ravage off while Satanic, he's dying. First life gone. Liquid still 5 alive with a buyback of the Lion. Onto 9-class they go. The Magnetize not enough to take them down, and now they've got stuns and control to deal with Satanic. Shackle shot and Ice Path to keep him at bay. Chains to hold her in place. Muerta can't move or stick on a target, and PVISION just get kited and outplayed.
Tofu still dusted, can't hide. Is
No
he gonna
stuns?
be fine? Too long cooldowns. I was really surprised that PVISION decided to take that fight since they used the Muerta ulti, always going for those long sweeping maneuvers.
Process of elimination. They're not here. They're not there. Up the staircase. Anyone here? Hello, Ducalis. Immediate BKB from Mickey. And the blow up on the Bane, but the lasso's in from Triple S, dragging Mickey in. No one's going to go with the Ravage now. Gets the stun down on the Wind Ranger as they try to pump damage into Mickey, and Triple S gets it done. TP out. It's bail time. Get the hell out of here. They got one kill, but they realize they've got nothing left in the tank now. Bane down and no one being chased. Ace and Nisha should have this one in the bag. We'll drag him back in with a lick and a kick and a finishing touch from Nisha, while Nightclass is going to roll up off the map and try and kick his way out of this one. But with Boxy and Tofu's control and damage, I should be able to click him down eventually. Another roll.
He's being sneaky, but not getting pushed far enough, trying to do the edge map replacement technique there, but not really working out for him. Good catch by the two supports. If he goes too far out, they might commit the Windrunner ulti on him, though. They're thinking about it.
Gushes and shows himself by blinking into the wave. The damage is so quick, no one just gets fingered down. And Nightclass has got to run. Stuck on the high ground, and Nisha's going to scout them out with a long remnant in, though. Sees the Earth Spirit on the high ground, and another kill for Liquid.
Fantastic execution there by them, and PVISION didn't even have time to blink before BKB. Double Ravage, kill people off quickly.
This could be spicy. Liquid in position. There's the jump from no one. Triple Ravage. They found Mickey, but he breaks free. BKB, out he goes. Ace gonna sing his song and dance to try and keep them running while Nisha dives on Ducalis. Looking for the Bane in the back while Triple S is focused by Mickey. Batrider down, and Ducalis in trouble as well. No one with no Ravage has nothing left to give, so he's just gonna get followed through on by Nisha and the boys. I mean, that...
And Boxy, he got one more.
That's the best you can hope for. A blink, triple Ravage, given the vision and the position you're in, a smoke gank move, and then still you fall short. Currently, Tide and Earth Spirit, the two heroes with the buybacks on the Radiant side. Nisha is going to poke at them, drag them forward with a Gale Force, stun them up with a Lion, but Nightmare and Lotus Orb, a little protection for Nightclass, but not enough. He is one of the ones with buyback, though, as said.
Yeah, Focus Fire used, but it's off cooldown again. He has that level 25 talent as well.
But Muerta hasn't even stepped past her tier 4s, and she's already on 25% health. And Boxy, well, he gets baited into that one a little bit. Goes forward, but forces Ravage BKB out of no one and Muerta respectively. Now Nightclass bought back, rolled in and died, while Ducal is being pummeled by Nisha. Inside their own base, Ace and Mickey chase them past the throne, licking them back into danger with another Ravage from no one. They do clip onto Mickey and Ace. There's a lasso into Fountain. I mean, that's one way to kill them off. You do get a few members of Liquid there, but you've spent everything you've got and you're still trapped in the cage.
And they're not stopping. They still have Aegis on Mickey as well, gonna push towards bottom. They know Muerta is gonna have her ulti soon though. 10 seconds until it comes back, but this time, no lasso, no Ravage.
And Nature's still full resources.
Oh, the Shard.
Another Gale Force. Mickey still has Aegis, of course. 4 staff from no one out of there, but Satanic is wide open. The damage comes through too quickly. Buys back, tries to re-enter the fight with a TP forward, looking at Mickey's Wind Ranger now as they should get on top of her and kill her off.
Backpack. Oh, the BKB. She doesn't have it ready yet.
3. Can we get out of here as Mickey? No, we can't. The buyback from Satanic works out.
He didn't swap the BKB before dying. He swapped it like 2 seconds after the Aegis ticked. And I think the BKB's come off cooldown now for Wind Ranger. This might give them...
Blink Hex. Damage is good, but nice grab and kick back into Fountain. Ravage from no one takes the Ember Spirit out of the fight with a lasso into Fountain. They've got him down. Nisha gone. Has a buyback and a remnant in their base. So if need be, he could return. But for now, Liquid just going to sit back and wait.
15 seconds for Muerta ulti. Can go with a second ulti if they have some form of disable.
Ace is fronting this one, though. Mickey behind him to get damage on the buildings. Difficult to approach the Liquid line. Nightclass tries to go in with a nice kick back play, but Nisha finds the backstab onto Satanic. Good damage onto him and the Batrider with Tofu lining up the ice path and no one being focused down. Killed off, and Satanic back to Fountain barely survives. Somehow kept up thanks to Nightclass with his skills. No one brought back for this to hold on for dear life, but Liquid go back to focusing buildings. Objective-based gaming.
Holy, the area denial coming out from Liquid. They just put down Macropire.
Boxy, 2-man stun. Catches Satanic. The main target, the main hero, dead, but has buyback. Isn't gone for 2 minutes, could return, but this is a disastrous scene to return to. Tidehunter, a blade mail, something just to try and turn the tides here as the ebbing liquid flow into this base to blow up the Batrider. Another buyback is available, but Liquid are just poking out every resource they've got. Boxy Yandex, protected against Muerta. Ace, same story. The spending of spells and abilities from Satanic, it offers him nothing in the end. Muerta has to back up the Fountain. They've lost their Earth Spirit one more time. Tier 4 tower falls, and the throne's exposed. Another move in, the Muerta dropping quickly, blown up by Mickey. No buyback on her, and GG called. They're stuck in their Fountain, forced back in as Liquid eventually, systematically take game 1.
Man, that was death by 1,000 cuts. What a clean ending by Liquid. I swear, like 9 out of 10 teams will just throw, away something there, but they did not give an inch.
It isn't about that. The Tide mid was really working effectively.
Yeah.
One sloppy fight at a key moment can turn a game of Dota.
Yeah, and it's going to always be scary, right? In this type of lineup that they have, it's like your Tide's going for like an Aghanims. He's trying to amp up other people.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I have seen many 2014 Tinkers. I will say I have seen others that impressed me more, where I feel like it's like the Exodia pick. You're like kind of not gonna win, but I think while it is very good against what Liquid have.
Yeah, Bat is already clearing big camp stacks in jungle, off doing something else, while bottom lane, 9class has been left alone, and he's gonna most likely die here, as we even have Boxy joining in.
Not showing himself.
Yeah, he doesn't really need to do anything, huh?
Just leech some experience. Give me the share of this one, boys.
Yeah.
Final touch from Mickey will get him first blood.
Staying well out of vision. That's smart. A lot of people would just go in and help out, get the kill there, but why give your opponents?
Wisdom Shrine coming up. They don't want to go all the way to that side. They want to contest the Shrine. No one is here from the mid lane. A toss across, going to give 9class the ability to take the Shrine with a good avalanche, and Ducalis' arrival with no one here. They're going to turn on Mickey. Blinded. Tofu drops low, but kills the Tiny first, as Nisha also sniped out Triple S.
Yeah, Tofu goes in, blocks some camps, going to try and hide himself, see if he can find the TP spot.
We've got no stuns, have they?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Perfectly fine. And then Nisha with Boxy actually pairing up to kill the Batrider. Quite nice for Nisha as well with that Urn. Getting a kill, getting some charges, getting to go and play aggressively through this middle lane with the Tusk as well. 3 members of ParaVision here trying to rebuff the efforts of Liquid, even bringing Faceless Void to maybe swing this fight. But Nisha, Boxy have already come out, grabbed the Illusion Rune. As the Chrono spent to kill off the Tusk, the Shackle Shot onto Faceless Void. No Time Walk available, so the damage comes through thick and fast. Tofu picks up a double kill.
Oof, that is painful for Satanic. TPing in, joining to try and take a fight. You don't even get the last hit, as no one got the last hit or on the kill.
The weather's perfect to go and kill some creeps. No longer bubbling and boiling.
Do you mean I can farm lane creeps and jungle
it's incredible.
At the same time?
Triple S, not the same story. Again, getting caught out down in this bottom lane.
Yeah, this Batrider, they are doing a great job shutting him down for now.
9class is the only guy that can walk in and stun and toss back, but that gives you so much time for Nisha to react. He does go in aggressively, but Boxy backing him up is going to swing onto this Tiny. Toss back on the Tusk. Batrider arrives. Nisha, Boxy with Ace now, pumping damage and sustain. Lasso comes out of Triple S, but he's burst down by Mickey. Here's Satanic. 3-man Chrono. Ducalis and no one coming in hot as well. Mickey down as Satanic opens up. Ace trying to sprint back out. Strumming away, but he's finished off.
Beautiful Chrono there from Satanic. Diving a little bit too much Liquid. They got picked up top as well, losing their Jakiro, so he was nowhere in this fight.
That was meant to be Liquid showing off the act of Largo and getting involved. It doesn't take the stride out of their step though. Nisha has found a go here with the Yule Scepter on the Tinker, opening up for Tofu's combos. Damage out of Nisha looks good, but Satanic rebuffs the efforts, and the Tiny Avalanche Toss combo takes him down. Liquid have to pay for their over-eager moves.
Ooh, this is not the timing that Liquid can afford to lose fights.
Liquid still trying to pick up the pace though. Smoking up as 3, playing through Ace, Nisha, and Boxy. Might just be able to find Triple S here with a jump in from Nisha's Void Spirit. They've got the opening. 9class, Avalanche, delay things. Lasso comes out of Triple S and Satanic with no one there in again. Yule Scepter into the sky. Nisha comes back down as they finish off the bat. Toss across, but Tiny's done for, and Liquid showing their firepower now. No one to the high ground. Looks like he's safe for now. Power shot misses, and Liquid don't want to go diving tier 3s just yet. Liquid move up top to try and backstab, wrap around top tier 1. No one shows.
I get no one.
He doesn't suspect that they've already come in behind him. Nisha and Tofu, they're ready and waiting, but here come the TPs. Not fast enough as no one's blown up. BKB up and a chrono there. Looking at Jakiro for Satanic to pick off a support. Largo's very tanky though. Difficult to finish off as Nisha comes back in for round 2. Another Ether Remnant and Chakra Shot. Catches Tiny. Satanic with the help of a lasso. Looking at the Largo. Wants to pump the damage as Nisha finishes off 9 class in the back. But another toss buys him time. Nisha dropping low on HP. Boxy will come in and save with a punch. Ace still pumping damage, sustains them up. ParaVision lose 3. All they dropped was a Jakiro, and Ducalis is going to be the 4th.
Yeah, they could kill off Jakiro, but once he turned attention to Ace, realizing that he has like 30 armor on this Largo, you know, having the Aegis, they need to make a power play somewhere. These tier 2 towers need to fall eventually. And going behind the tower is usually the easiest. Otherwise, Tinker will just stand somewhere and march.
4-man smoke. Tofu leads, gets tossed on the tower. Avalanche and damage is good, but 9 class gonna feel the pain here as he's dragged back in, a snowball across. Finish him off with a final touch, but lasso on the Largo through the BKB. Drags him on the tower, but doesn't do much. There's a chrono from Satanic, and they'll pump damage into him. So a lot of DPS landing on the Largo. Ace not sustaining through it though.
That was nice. When ParaVision get to initiate the fights, especially getting a clean pickoff like that, and fight under their own tower.
And here is that smoke move again. 9 class blinks away. Not getting found. Snowball is deep, but this is risky. Liquid having their tusk tossed back in with a shack shot on the Tiny. Forced to the high ground. Liquid don't get their claws on anyone. ParaVision are out of the grasp.
Yeah, elusive. The 4 stabs, the barriers, defense matrix doing a lot of work.
D-ward, re-ward, sentry it all back up.
Kind of hopeless in Liquid's camp.
And this is big as well. They've scanned. They know exactly where somebody is, and they're going to catch a glimpse of Mickey here. 40 seconds for Aegis, but probably just going to kill her twice. Avalanche Flame Break breaks through the wind run. Mickey tries to get the man to dodge and run away, but no one's going to come in with a laser, a warp flare, and a catch from Satanic.
They still have the lasso, but the team is here.
Reinforcements arriving, cavalry over the hill. Chrono first up from Satanic, and the damage looks good. The Wind Ranger being pummeled and finished off by no one. Now Jakiro and Ace in the open. Lassoed up, the Largo's in trouble. Nietzsche does come in to try and burst somebody down. Jakiro's fallen though, and Satanic just heat whacking them into the ground. Ace doesn't really have anyone left to help sustain or keep going.
The Largo is doing stuff
back, trying to chase no one. Triple S comes across to defend them, and a 9 class toss back into Satanic with 3 dead on Liquid. Ace is left stranded again. They're taking tons of damage over time. It's Ace who's going to 1v5. I mean, 9 class and Ducalis to drop it lower, and Nietzsche's hunting in the back, but he's held back by the Tinker. Liquid in a 2 versus 5, still aiming for something, striving for a kill on Triple S. Nietzsche doesn't quite have it though. A Yule's up, Avalanche spent, jumps to the left, jumps to the right. He's on the tree line with a flame break to simulate jump again back onto Triple S and dies.
In the end, he cannot really fight his way out of that one, and Ace says, you know what, buddy, I tried to fight with you, but he TPs to safety. Didn't really kill anything at all, as they just kite in and out.
Amplified damage for no one. Out there by 9 class as they pop the bongo boots and get onto the Jakiro. Another quick jump in, a blow up on Tofu. ParaVision, the Chakra Shot onto 9 class, returning fire. Liquid find an opening here on the bat as well, forcing a BKB out of Triple S. Nisha made the jump. Bat Rider gets shackled to the trees. ParaVision, they thought they had a freebie there. Stuck to.
Oh, still on Ducalis.
A bit eager. Boxy's on Ducalis. Nisha jumps over the top, and that's another one. 3 in a row. Satanic and no one looking for a chrono. Finds the Wind Ranger under tier 2. Shard's not going to block them out. The damage is good from Satanic, and Largo's in trouble too. Yule sent into the sky. Satanic comes back down into the ice path. Boxy, Nisha trying to deal with the Faceless Void, and they get the job done. No one's BKB to the DD going, but Liquid, they've overrun ParaVision. The Frog with his friends. They finally get the sustain going that they needed.
Holy, the turnaround, the chain stun is definitely there on the side of Team Liquid. You focus down the Wind Ranger. Exactly, yeah, he wants to drag it out even more. Going for an Eye of Skadi to try and counter that heal. Oh, they're gonna run into each other.
Hello, Boxy, jumps on the Chen. Tofu with a stun to the Chakra Shot on the Faceless Void. Can they heal him up? Satanic, he's gone! Mickey finishes him off. Oh, Liquid, they've got this one in the back. The team fight annihilates ParaVision one by one. They crumble. Boxy's jump gives all the vision in the world to get them another spectacular takedown.
He messed up, man. He messed up on Faceless Void. He popped the Mask of Madness immediately. Triple S is eyeing up a potential goal. Not that easy when he doesn't have Force Staff for himself. Pops Firefly, thinking about it.
Mickey's fronting. 4 minutes on Aegis, and that Ether Remnant catches the Blink Toss play from 9 class. Tiny dead.
It's so fast from Liquid. They were so ready for that goal. Daedalus is swapped in for the Wind Ranger.
Massive damage from Mickey. March of the Machines is annoying. Triple S, he's got the jump. Lasso drag back into the base, forcing Mickey into an awkward position as the Aegis is claimed. Swapping items back in as the Wind Ranger though. And a Chrono from Satanic lining up a go. Can they get him out of here and he saves from Mickey? No! The Nisha Void Spirit up in the sky comes down and disassimilates back to low ground. Satanic jumps in, finds an opening on Boxy. Tusk in trouble, but it's Magnifier Ice Path with a chain stuns on Satanic! Liquid have done it again! They all in on Mickey and Liquid say, fine, we've got the Frog.
Void doesn't have buyback?
We've got the Void Spirit on Nisha. And you're right, the Faceless Void has no buyback. 2 dead for 80 seconds, 3 in a row as Liquid run rampant in your base.
The Tinker is gonna fall.
The Dire are in trouble now. No one does have buyback, but you're looking at your base in disarray.
Tinker does have, but yeah, I don't know, man. This top lane is definitely going to fall, and I don't think they're leaving your base as well. They're going to keep going, buy entirely as well. I think he will.
He's buying it.
Yeah, I mean, they have all tier 2 towers, so you're in a very safe spot to play without buyback on the side of Liquid. There's no way you're getting Rexed.
Oh, jump up top. Box in Mickey, they're onto the Tinker. It's a dive back. No one's out of here for 2 minutes. Liquid have a straight line from here to victory.
May as well take the security.
Desperation.
They need the Chrono of a lifetime here.
They need a toss back, a Chrono, a jump, a lasso. Mickey gets grabbed and brought under tier 3 tower, but he's saved up by Boxy. The Chrono is there, catching Largo. No, the Wind Waker, the Cyclone is in the sky. Wind Ranger's
Still
fine,
alive?
forced away, it's still alive. Mickey will turn, doesn't even die. Finally falls, but the damage is done. Satanic will turn on the Tofu now. Boxy with a bit of control, trying to deal with the Faceless Void, and he gets him down. A minute and a half, GG called, and Liquid take the 2-0.
What impressive stuff from Liquid, showing that it's not just about having one hard carry, showing that all of them are bringing so much to the fight. It was really the power of friendship in every single team fight. Yeah, you kill our hard carry, but it doesn't matter. The rest of them.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I mean, look, I don't want to necessarily do this and encourage.
Do it.
Bad
Wait, hold on, wait. We don't know what he's going to say first.
Yeah, you don't know.
True.
Bad behavior? Oh.
No, as in, well, the standout
the guy,
standout
yeah.
player, I think we gave it to Ace. So